Yes, I am the Blood Shinobi, and yes, I'm here with What If Naruto Had 5 Biju Part 3. Before we get into the recap, because yesterday I only got 2, I need to know what if I should do today. What should be another what if that comes out today that will come out next week, unless you want another part of what if Naruto was a prodigy like Itachi, or what if he was in an arranged marriage. But no, what if Naruto was seduced by Tsunade? Seduced, I mean. So for the recap, Naruto was 5 years old, he went to the academy, and he's finally met the Genin from, the Konoha 12. Well, let's get into it. Here's the intro.
Turning to ashes, when do we burn away? Used to be oh so close, now I see you. Just turn around and leave me. You can change. You satisfy the rage in me. Take away my pain.
Well, okay, so this is the day that Naruto goes back to Mount Morboku with Jiraiya. He was standing with Umai, Obito, Rin, and Kakashi. It is his last day of the academy for a little while. He walked in. Hey, Eureka. Hey, guys, said Naruto to no one, because no one was in there except him and Umai. Naruto sat down where he normally would sit, and when he sits down, Neji and Shikamaru would both sit next to him. Shikamaru is real lazy and pretty. Neji is real strong and pretty. I don't know who to choose. They both asked me out a couple of times. But that's for a later date, thought Naruto. Umai sat down where she normally would sit, next to Sasuke, and then she'd be surrounded by the other fangirls. But she's not a fangirl, she's just friends with Sasuke. Sasuke's her friend. Eureka walked in. No one's here. Ah, that's right. No one will be here today. Academy's been called off for a day, said Eureka. Why? Why is the academy being called off? Asked Umai. Eureka chuckled. Well, because it's Naruto's last day here for the rest of the year, so we thought we'd throw a party for him, said Eureka. Naruto looked shocked. He's never had a party thrown for him or anything that matter. The only thing that's ever been thrown for him would be a training, is what he gets. Naruto just nodded, he said. Well, if that's what's happening, I guess that's what's happening, said Naruto. Naruto and Umai walked out of the classroom. Wait, where's this party at? Asked Naruto. Eureka just chuckled. Follow me, you used to. Naruto and Umai followed Eureka around for an hour around the village, entering shops, eating some food, and Eureka bought Umai and Naruto some nice clothes. Naruto was wearing a jacket, a black shirt, black pants, and a green coat. He didn't want anything else. He thought these were cool, but he really liked his other clothes better. Eureka just got these for him so he could expand his wardrobe a bit. And what's her name? Umai was wearing a red dress. Eureka, why are you taking us around the village exploring everywhere? Asked Naruto. Eureka just looked at him, because it's not ready. Naruto was bored. Okay then. Naruto just collapsed inside Naruto's mindscape. Azobo, Roshi, these guys busy? Asked Naruto. They walked out to Naruto. Oh, Naruto. How you going? Asked Ozobo. Naruto just looked at him. Oh, I don't know. Can't you check through my eyes? Asked Naruto. Ozobo shook his head. No. Remember, you gotta let your seal loosen a bit, and then you gotta, let us out of our cage here. And also, can you change your mindscape a bit? Asked Ozobo. Naruto nodded his head. Okay. So, Roshi and Ozobo, since you two both agree you won't take over and are really nice, when I get back to Mount Mulboko, I'll ask Uncle Godfather Dryer if he can change the seal so that I can let you two out so you can roam around as well. So do you want a forest or what? Asked Naruto. Roshi nodded. I want big trees so I can swing around and play in. As Zobe looked at him. He looked at Roshi. Oh, and then turned to Naruto. Oh, and don't forget a lake for me. And for when you become friends with Kuruma, maybe a den for a fox. Psychon is slug, so whatever slug's like. Oh, and for Kayuko over there, maybe an open field so you can run around, said Ozobo. Naruto nodded. I'll do that next time I'm here, said Naruto. As Naruto left his mindscape, Roshi and Ozobo saw that it had been changed to a field. Had been changed to what Naruto said. It was a big field connecting everything. A field that led out to trees, with a bridge big enough for Roshi and every other beast. Then a den area with foxes. So he had done everything that Ozobo said he should. Naruto is a good nurtured boy. Hey, Hiroshi, said Ozobo. Ozobo nodded. Yeah, he's a good boy and all, but can you let us out? I'm kind of bored, said Ozobo. Said Roshi. Ozobo just chuckled. Of course you're bored. You're always bored. When aren't you bored? These are all that Ozobo and Roshi talked about for the rest of the half an hour. Naruto rewoke to see him and him surrounded by a lot of people in the academy. What am I doing? Asked Naruto. Naruto hit his head and fully woke up. He stood up and there was just Umai and Eureka. What are you doing here? Asked Naruto. Eureka just smacked his forehead. Of course you'd forget. Come on, we've got to go. Go where? Said Eureka. Go where? Asked Naruto. What, to the party that you've taken half an hour at least to avoid? Said Naruto. Eureka just nodded his head. Yeah, that party. Let's go, said Eureka. Naruto and Ume followed Eureka through the town back to the academy. Oh, maybe there was no party. It was just waiting for every other clan head to get here. Said Naruto to Ume. Ume nodded. Yeah, probably. We're just that good. We got here so quick that we didn't even realize the time, said Ume. Naruto chuckled at that. Whatever. Let's just go back to class now, said Naruto. When Naruto and Ume walked in, there was everyone. There was stringers, there were balloons, there were all sorts of stuff. This is your farewell party, said Ume. Naruto looked at it. You're in on this? Asked Naruto. Ume nodded. Of course I was. If I wasn't, who would be? Said Ume. Naruto just shook his head. Whatever. At least, what's the word called? Got a caring people here, said Naruto. Ume chuckled. Of course you got caring people here. Why wouldn't you have caring people? Asked Ume. Naruto was first greeted by Shikamaru and Neji. No, I'll give it to him, said Shikamaru. Neji just looked at her. What, isn't that too lazy or too much effort for you to do? Asked Neji. Shikamaru growled at Neji. No, I'm doing it, said Shikamaru. Neji growled back at her. No, I will, said Neji. They were fighting over something in their hand. Naruto walked up to both of them and patted them on their shoulders. What do you two want? Asked Naruto. This shocked them both. We want to give you this and a kiss, said Neji. Well, Shikamaru and Neji both quietly, but Naruto heard this. They gave him a present, and when he opened it, there was a card. A thank you for making the time here fun and helping everyone get better at their skills. And it was signed from everyone in the class. Except Sasuke. I guess Sasuke doesn't care about me, thought Naruto. As though Roshi was just kinda laughing a bit, thinking Ichigo cares. Said Roshi. Naruto just scared that thought off. Now about that kiss, said Naruto. Naruto gave Shikamaru a kiss on the cheek and turned to Neji, giving her a kiss on the cheek. They both went bright red and collapsed. So godly, said Neji. Shikamaru just said, just like that, just collapsed. Not a drag, worth it, said Shikamaru. Naruto spent the rest of the day hanging out with his friends and avoiding Neji and Shikamaru, who kept wanting kisses on the cheek for some reason. When the party had died down, Naruto's godfather, his father figure, had walked in. Uncle Godfather Jiraiya, said Naruto. Naruto ran up to Jiraiya and gave him a hug. It's been, how's your day been? Asked Naruto. Because the past week, Jiraiya's been off and Naruto's been with Obito and Umae along with Kakashi and Anko. It was fun. I made some friends. Maybe a future lover or two. Check with Naruto. Jiraiya just patted him on the back. Of course she did. No, when I was gone, I did what I needed to do. So you brought that person back? Asked Naruto. Jiraiya nodded. Yeah, I brought Tsunade back. But she's not happy. We've got to go now. She said she's gonna meet this annoying brat that was trained with me that's gonna apparently be a pervert, said Naruto. Said Jiraiya. Naruto nodded. He turned back to everyone. I've got to go now. And they both went, and Naruto and Jiraiya went off in smoke. Mount Mulboko, Naruto collapsed, falling asleep. I need sleep, said Naruto. Jiraiya turned to Ma and Pa. I guess being a 5-year-old and doing a party where you keep getting chased around by girls and also hanging out with friends tires you more than a lot of training. Well, he's out peacefully, so let's up his training, said Jiraiya. Ma and Pa nodded. But isn't the boy gonna be going back to the Leaf next year? Asked Ma and Pa. Jiraiya nodded. Yeah, but that's what Kamakishi's for. He's gonna help him get keep in shape, keep up the training, resume. And that means I won't be here. Once he's gone, I'll be off with my spy network again, and I won't see him for a couple of years, at least, said Jiraiya. Grandpa nodded, and we won't see him for more years to come too, until he's on stage. Or maybe one of us could stand his shoulders, said Ma. Jiraiya shook his head. That won't work. Remember, he has more than one biju in there, and if one of them doesn't agree to have you on his shoulders, then you can't. And he's got 5. You got to confirm all 5 of them, said Jiraiya. Ma and Pa nodded. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Said Pa. Jiraiya picked up Naruto and took him to his bed. We're gonna have a 3-year time skip. This is the time of the Uchiha massacre. Naruto was walking through the Uchiha compound with his best friend, Sasuke, and Umai, his best friend's girlfriend. Umai asked out Sasuke in a dare. Naruto and Umai were playing truth or dare, like they do every night before bed. And Umai dared Naruto to ask out Neji or Shikamaru. And Naruto didn't want to break one of the feelings, so Umai dared him to ask out both of them. And if they both say yes, he has to take them on a date. And if he does that, he has to, when they become a genin, choose who to go out with. Naruto agreed to that. So that's what he's doing tomorrow in class. They're walking through the Uchiha massacre, but after that, Naruto's told Umai she has to say dare if he wants him to go through with it. She agreed, hoping that he would do something pretty cool, but quite the opposite. He turned to her and said, well, since I've got to ask out Shikamaru and Neji, you have to ask out Sasuke Uchiha or ask out Sasuke and Kiba. No, just Sasuke or Kiba or Choji. Choose one of them. So said Naruto. Umai looked in shock. Ew, Kiba. You know how annoying he is. I'll ask out Sasuke. Piss off the fangirls. Chuckled Umai. And that's what they're doing here. Naruto, well, forgot to come train tonight with Sasuke. Because it was Umai's birthday, and Sasuke agreed to come visit her. So they were doing their late night training after everyone had came, said happy birthday, and spent some time with Umai. This was nice, said Sasuke. But then once they stepped through, they saw bloody, dead Uchihas. Naruto, Umai, and Sasuke all ran to the clan main house. And when they took their shoes off and walked in to see Itachi Uchiha holding a blade to kill his parents. He slit their throats in front of Sasuke. Sasuke, said Itachi. Naruto formed shadow clones, because he knows shadow clones. Okay, it's time to stop holding my potential. Naruto's clones ran at Itachi. Sasuke, can you do a fireball jutsu? Asked Naruto. Sasuke nodded. Him and Naruto have been working on the fireball jutsu together. They both sent a fireball jutsu at Itachi. Umai, isn't the best at it, but she used a gale palm. In enhancing the 2 fireballs, it was two big fireballs sent at Itachi, faster and stronger. Itachi cut open Sasuke's and went to cut Naruto's in half, but it was powered by something else. Naruto had used one of his clones to go in Sage mode, and that's what he is in. He always has a clone ready for Sage mode just in case. He used the Sage mode and sent the jutsu at Itachi. Itachi got burnt by it and ran at Naruto. Naruto slid under Itachi, kicked him in the leg, and sent out 5 clones. Well, 3 clones actually. And inside of these, taking control, was Izobo, Kyoko, and Roshi. They charged at them. Lava release. Said the clone that had Roshi in it, sending a lava release fireball type thing at Itachi. Itachi escaped. He appeared behind Naruto's clones, slicing them. They all went back into Naruto's body, Izobo and Roshi. Umai was knocked out. Naruto's knees were cut, having him on his knees. Sasuke was punched in the face. And his knees were slit. He was looking at Naruto and Sasuke. Sasuke, you want to get strong enough to beat me? You're gonna have to train. And this one over here is a worthy adversary if he continues down the path he is. So if I was you, I'd train with him. But great hate as well. Naruto looked at Itachi's eyes, which were the Mangekyo Sharingan. When he awakened, he was in the Tsukunomi, along with Sasuke. For 3 days straight, they envisioned and watched the Uchiha massacre. It was not nice. And he did. This was not how Naruto wanted to spend the 3 days after Uma's birthday. But it's what happened. Naruto was standing there once he woke up in the hospital. Sasuke had woken up the day before. But Naruto had envisioned and watched the night of the biju attack and Uchiha massacre, along with the Third Great Shinobi War, over and over again, more than once for a week and a half. Sasuke looked over to Naruto. "What did you see?" asked Sasuke. Naruto just couldn't say anything. I'll tell you once you tell me, asked Naruto. Naruto had been under for a week and a half. Well, actually 2 weeks. Because he was. Sasuke looked at him. "I saw the Uchiha massacre for 3 days straight. And then I just saw myself being stabbed for a week and a half. A week. So you've been telling me you were under for a week and a half?" asked Naruto. Sasuke nodded his head. "Before we were put under, did you see Itachi cry?" asked Sasuke. Naruto nodded. He knew exactly what happened. He had heard that Itachi and Jiraiya talking about a coup d'etat. But Naruto didn't believe. So Itachi killed them all. And the Rasengan was... Naruto had to look through the Uchiha compound to see if there was Rasengan marks. Naruto had been studying and learning the Rasengan. And also learning elemental manipulation. He has wind, fire, and lightning. He has 3. He doesn't really care if he can have a Kekkei Genkai, but he doesn't care right now. He looked over to his best friend Sasuke. "Sasuke, put chakra to your eyes. I want to see something, and stabilize the chakra," asked Naruto. Sasuke nodded. "Weird request though." Sasuke did this. When he opened his eyes, it was black and white, and time was slowing down. Naruto threw a pencil and then more pencils at him, along with a couple kunai and shuriken. He just dodged them. "Take the chakra from your eyes. Disable it." Sasuke did this. Naruto threw kunai and pencils at him again. He didn't have time to dodge. Naruto knew exactly why this was. He looked at Sasuke. "You had the Sharingan. One Tomoe Sharingan." "You know Kakashi, the one I stay with?" asked Naruto. Sasuke nodded. "Yeah, I do." "Why?" asked Sasuke. Naruto chuckled. "Because he was going to help you train your Sharingan," said Naruto. Sasuke looked in shock. "Why is he doing that?" asked Sasuke. "Well, mainly to honor his old friend that died that gave him the Sharingan, and maybe because he's the only one with the Sharingan left," said Sasuke. Said Naruto and man. Sasuke nodded. "Well, can we go now?" asked Sasuke. Naruto nodded. They both got up and walked out of the hospital. When they arrived at Naruto's place, they knocked on the door, but no one answered. "Let's go to the Uchiha compound and look around a bit, and maybe find some jutsu to learn," said Naruto. Sasuke nodded. "Well, that would be cool. Helping you and me learn some jutsus to defeat Itachi is what we need." He'd say, "Remember that I need to train like you," said Sasuke. Naruto nodded. Were you ready to do 1,000 push-ups in the morning? 500 push-ups in the morning, 500 sit-ups in the morning, 100 sit-ups in the afternoon, 50 push-ups in the afternoon, running around the village 10 times in the morning, 5 times in the afternoon, 20 times in your hands in the morning, running around the village, and 10 times in the afternoon. Also eating 3 courses of meals a day, wearing weights, and each day they get heavier. Do you agree to this? Asked Naruto. Sasuke nodded. He didn't know that Naruto did this type of training, but I guess in the morning for academy he just gets his clones to do it. Do you get your clones to do this? Asked Sasuke. Naruto shook his head. No, my clones don't even go to the academy. And that's me. I do it at about 5 in the morning. I do my routine, and I'm ready by no, I do it about 4:30 in the morning, and then I'm ready by 6:30 to get ready for school for the academy. He said. Naruto. Sasuke's eyes were widened. They went through the Uchiha compound for the rest of the day. Naruto saw Rasengan marks and also saw, and they found some good fire jutsus and some other elemental jutsus. Well, I guess tomorrow we'll look for Kakashi. We'll just sleep here tonight, said Naruto. They both collapsed on the floor of the Uchiha compound. This is where we leave this part off. So yeah, like I said, tell me what other what if to bring out today. Or should I do an hour what if, or what if Naruto was a prodigy like Itachi, or what if Naruto was an arranged marriage? Should I do an hour special for them or what? But peace out for now.